Hey guys, welcome back to the DX Gamer Show and my Simcity Let's Play for Thursday, April 25th, 2013. My name is OperationDx and we're back here in Sleepy Cliffs, continuing to build upon our work that we've done from the previous episode. I pretty much don't have any solid objective or plan for this particular city. I'm just pretty much going about things in a random manner, and it's just a smaller kind of windy road, you know, hills, town, kind of forest thingamabobber going on here, and it's kind of a nice break from all the, you know, focused gameplay that we've actually been doing through the other cities. But we'll be right back on top of it after this one with the next city. Okay, so we had a whole bunch of fire in the last episode, pretty much destroyed a whole bunch of houses, so we're going to have to spend a couple minutes here pretty much bulldozing. Almost looks like about 90% of the city. Holy crap, it's so ridiculous I had that much fire going on. I don't know if that was caused by crime. I actually wasn't watching the graphs or what the story was with that. I don't really know, but we're pretty much going to wipe everything out. We're gonna go and knock down all the houses that caught fire, which, like I said, looks like about 90% of the city. How ridiculous. And then let's see if my industrial sector got hit. It's guaranteed it did. Yeah, it did. Jeez, oh man, how ridiculous, right? And we're still making positive money. I'll probably start losing money in a little bit here because I need to install services, especially from what just happened there with all the fires and stuff. So we're going to drop that police station, and yep, just like that, we're in a negative budget. And we're pretty much going to try to do a nice little balance with the city. We'll try to leave it in a positive budget. Unlike Riverview, where I actually left it in a negative budget. I don't know if I showed that, but I had to adjust things and tinker around a little bit while I was doing my whole exportation to the international airport and building that up, and basically the city got way too big. I was hitting like 140,000 people, and I had to pretty much undo all the roads, knock all the buildings down, let it regrow. Actually didn't show all that, but that's just some of the things. I had to make some adjustments in the city while I was building the Great Works project. It was ridiculous. And then I was going to do like a whole video in the next one complaining about how I was getting ripped off and how you pay for the project 10 times over. I was so mad, but now that I've moved on past it, I'm more calm. And the same kind of thing happened when I was working on the Space Launch Center. Just you could see it. But the thing that irritated me really about this one is the fact that we just got the brand new 2.0 patch, and it's still not working properly. It's so annoying. Ugh. Okay, well, prepare yourself, guys. There is going to be a little bit of complaining in this episode, and I can't help it because there are things that happen that just irritate me beyond all measure, and we'll see that here in a little bit. But hey, it looks like the shipping guy here. We just don't have a head, but it looks like a little guy running with this road. I kind of like how I'm doing these roads. I like how this is turning out. It's very, very familiar, this kind of road structure. Here over in the East Coast of the United States, we do have some cool neighborhood kind of things in the place where I'm from. But a lot of cities are done in grids and stuff, so you don't really get to see all that fun, curvy kind of road thing going on, and we're just being extremely wasteful with this plot of land. But uh-oh, here comes the complaining very shortly. Okay, here's the deal. So, the ferry boat thing, I wanted to get this going in the city, and I tried and tried and tried, and over the next few minutes, you're gonna watch me knock this thing down, put it back up, place roads around, and I'm just basically trying to get the ferry boat in here. That's all I wanted to do. Is it too much to ask to have a coastal city be able to have a ferry structure? But because Maxis decided to not give us terraforming tools to terraform the landscape, it is virtually impossible to place this structure in this city. It's such a shame, and I didn't really want it for its functionality purposes. Heaven forbid I wanted that, because then I would have been really pissed. I just wanted it for aesthetics, basically just to have it, and so I can have boats coming in and picking up people and dropping off people, and I thought it would be cool. But the game had other plans for me. So anywhere I placed this ferry boat location thing, I could not attach any roads to it because it dipped the landscape down too hard. The landscape was too too abrupt. The fall off in the landscape was way too abrupt. So you see here I'm playing around with different ideas and stuff, but as you see, I'm trying to place it and it just digs a big giant freaking hole right behind it, and it doesn't like level out the landscape, and it doesn't allow you to build any roads connecting to it. But this has basically been the only time I've actually encountered anything in this game like this. For the most part, I have not had this kind of problem. But in this particular instance, even limited terraforming tools is absolutely necessary. Or just force the road to, move the landscape around. I don't know. It's not working. It's unplaceable. I tried a little bit here, and then I basically gave up. And I'm sorry, guys. I really wanted to get this in the city, and I know some of you guys actually asked to have this put in here. And I tried. I did it more than the video is actually showing. I spent a good bit of time just tinkering around with different ideas to kind of force it in there, and it just would not go. After disappointingly giving up on that whole thing, I got back to basically just making everything work and starting to build more to the city. It's okay, I guess. I just really wanted to have that in this city. After that, it was back to the business of getting my city up and running and functional. And it looks like I'm in a negative budget and my police station is already full. And I don't know if this is overflow crime from Riverview. I mean, honestly, do my people have nothing better to do than just sleep and commit crime? They basically started a bunch of fires in the beginning, and now they're just all stealing from each other. Next, they're pretty much going to be all poisoning each other, and then I'm going to have a medical crisis on my city's hands. Oh, these people, they need something else to do. We might need to give them something to do. Well, we'll be okay. Once we get the basic services in here, all they'll have to do is just sleep. Well, this is still not looking quite filled in enough. I mean, you could leave this just like this and it would be kind of a neat city, but I'm going to keep filling this in a little bit. I think we're going to have some cool screenshots by the time all is said and done. I had mentioned that before, because this place is actually on a really cool scenic place, and we actually haven't seen too many of the camera turns where you see the international airport off down the cliff to the side there, and then we have Riverview on the other side, and you can kind of see the other cities in the background. It really is kind of cool. At some point, we'll take a step back and kind of view everything as we probably bring this to a close. Okay, so I have a question for you guys, and you can let me know what you think here in the comments. But when I get started in the next zone of 4, since we've already done 2 electronic type cities, would you be okay with me if I built that city without kind of showing it, and then get the Great Works project finished, and then build the other cities around it? Or just kind of show it in an extremely accelerated manner, meaning like 1 episode from city built to Great Works project finished. I'm thinking about kind of maybe doing something like that. Unless you want to see me do this stuff all over again, I am, of course, willing to do that, but we are reaching the point where there isn't going to be a lot more to do as far as too many more cities. I don't know how much further the Let's Play of SimCity is going to stretch out after we finish that solar array. I mean, we could do the final Great Works project, but again, I don't know. You can let me know what you think about that, and, we'll move forward from there. And then after we get near the end of the SimCity Let's Play, I'll probably do another episode of What's Next, and we'll kind of move on and see what the next Let's Play should be. The reason why I started the Star Drive Let's Play without going and doing a What's Next episode is because it's been requested so many times, I just couldn't not do it. I had to do it, and that's pretty much why that's going. Although that's going to be a really kind of short series. It's only going to go for, maybe a couple of weeks while we finish out one play session, basically in 15 minutes with each episode. And don't misunderstand, I'm not saying that I'm going to end the SimCity Let's Play in a very short period of time. We still have a little bit to do yet left. The reason why I'm bringing this up now is because we're pretty much on the back half of the series. We have less episodes ahead than we have behind. This will basically give you guys a chance to say, hey DX, I'd like to see you play this, or hey DX, I'd like to see you play that, and that'll go into consideration when I'm moving on to the next series. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and drop some more residential in this area, and then I'm going to go ahead and drop that structure that I talked about that I downloaded a little bit ago, and I really wasn't interested in because I didn't see the value of having this in a city or placing it down, but I guess it kind of works for my sleepy town. So let's go ahead and go inside the power structure, and as you see that the Nissan charging station, and this, all I see this is an advertisement for Nissan. I don't get this. I don't see the point of it, and I don't see how it's beneficial to your city in any kind of way other than making EA advertisement money from Nissan. What's the point? Seriously. Well, that wraps things up for this second episode in my sleepy town. Thank you for watching the DX Gamer Show and my SimCity Let's Play. I'll see you guys next time for the next episode. See you later and take care.